You're listening to the Miitomo Life Podcast. The following podcast was recorded March 16th, 2019. Welcome to the third episode of Miitomo Life Podcast. Today, I'm joined by LiLa or Tempchi, and oh my god. Of course, I'm Visual Brian or Brian Rose, but this isn't about me. So how are you,
It's
LiLa?
all about me.
It's all about you, that's right.
Yes.
How are you?
I is good. You?
I'm alright.
Good.
Today kind of woke up late because of the Splatfest last night, but aside from
Yeah.
you did really well. I was proud of you.
Yeah.
But so the first thing we always talk about on these podcasts is the server. So
As always.
the first thing I always like to talk about in regards to the server is your life before Miitomo Life. So could you tell me a little about that?
Of course. I first got Miitomo when I was in like 6th grade. And that was when it was to Tomodachi Life back then, but I didn't have the 3DS back then, so I just looked on Google Play and see if there's anything related to Tomodachi Life, and I found Miitomo, like, whoa, this is somewhat similar to Tomodachi Life. So I just got it, and then, yeah.
I've noticed that there seems to be a lot of people that found Miitomo that way, like Tomodachi Life fans that were looking for something on mobile.
Yeah.
For me, I found Miitomo just because I was really tuned into Nintendo stuff, so I knew that they were coming out with this mobile app. But it's really interesting to hear how others found it.
Yeah, it certainly is.
So what about your server experience? How's your time been on the Miitomo Life?
I always loved it here. It's like a second home to me, it feels like.
Aw.
Yeah.
So Miitomo Life was created because of the termination of Miitomo. Without the news of the termination, the server wouldn't exist. So talk to me about your thoughts on the termination, how you were feeling when you heard the news and such.
I was pretty sad that it was like being terminated and all that. I didn't want it to go or anything, but sadly it must.
Yeah, all good things must come to an end at some point.
Hmm.
With your time on Miitomo, how many people did you know from here before joining the server? Or did you meet majority of people after?
Well, I originally knew Talia when the server was around, when I first came.
Hmm.
And I didn't really know anyone else.
Oh, okay, interesting. So
Yeah.
majority of the bonds and friends and such you made here have been from the server and not from Miitomo.
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any other thoughts on the server? Anything that you wanted to say in regards to the server? Just silence.
Yes, there you go. That's my answer.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's my answer. Silence.
Okay. So, how would you say that the servers affected you?
Well, I mean, like, I made friends, and then, like, you all became, like, like, my family, kinda. Like, how big, like, Isaiah is my big bro, and, like, Jojo is my uncle.
Hmm. I really like to think about you guys as families as well.
Yeah,
I wouldn't still be here if I didn't feel that way.
exactly.
Aw. Has it affected you personally being here? Like, have you felt like more motivated or better spirits or?
Yeah, it feels like it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So if you have nothing left to say on how the server sort of affected you, then we can move on to the hobbies and interests.
Yeah, you can move on.
Okay, so what do you like to do?
I mean, I always love to draw and like play Roblox and on the Switch and all that.
Okay, and I also know that you're a musician.
Oh yeah, yeah. I play the viola, ukulele, and guitar. I haven't played them in a while though. Yeah,
Gotta practice.
yeah.
I know the feeling.
hmm
What kind of music do you like to play?
Just whatever like what I find sounds good and whatever's good.
Just basically songs that you like.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, yeah.
Okay. And I see that your drawing style as of late has been really inspired by Duty, and I think that's really adorable, given
E-
that you're his little sister. So, what kind of things do you like to draw?
um, like sometimes like I like to draw memories. Sometimes I find like faces and I draw those and like other random things that I feel like drawing.
And sometimes you draw dreams.
That was only that once. I'm not doing it again.
Okay,
That dream was terrible. Why did you make me draw that?
I didn't make you draw it. I said I
Why?
wanted to see it.
Why? I'm not doing it again.
Do you want to tell the audience what we're referring to?
No. No.
Okay, okay.
Why?
I guess we'll move on from that. So, what are some of your interests?
My interests? I always liked listening to my music, which is great. The kind I listen to, like the most at the moment, is lo-fi music. It always helps me calm down and feel chill.
Oh, okay.
I listen to sad and love. It's a mixture of both. I think I have the most of love at the moment for lo-fi.
Okay. So, anything else that interests you?
I mean, Roblox and drawing.
So, what are your favorite games to play in Roblox?
Ooh, let's see. There's Ragdoll Mayhem. I'm sorry, Angel, but Beastorm Simulator.
Wait, why are you apologizing to her? Doesn't she play it too?
she, yeah, I mean, she retires because of her loss of account on Roblox.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Angel, that I said Beastorm, but yeah, sorry.
You and Alex need to get off that game.
No, no, you can't make us.
It's too addictive.
I don't care. You can't make us. You can't.
All right. That's fair, I guess.
There's also Bubblegum. There is Super Bomb Survival. Just those basic action pack games.
Murder mystery.
Yeah, yeah, that one and Breaking Point.
Nice. Would you say Roblox is your favorite game?
Well, I mean, yeah. I play it almost every day.
The way that you responded to that was like, well, yeah, like, duh. I'm like, okay, well, geez. Moving on. So, what would you say are some of your goals?
I want to do animation. I'm trying to do that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've already done blinking and smear frames. I need to do a lip sync someday. Need to try that and try more movements.
Well, there's no day like the present, right? You can start whenever you want.
Yeah, you know.
So, what are some of your other goals?
I mean that. I guess that's one of my goals. It's just the really basic one. I don't think I have any more.
That's good to have something to work towards.
Mhm.
So, so what would you consider some of your greatest strengths and some of your biggest challenges?
Mm, I'm trying to think.
It's okay. Take your time.
One of my greatest challenge is to Sir Alex in some sort of Roblox game.
Oh.
I want to assert my dominance over him someday. I want to.
I guess that constitutes a goal. That's a good goal, actually.
Yeah, he always asserts his dominance over me. He always does. It always feels like he's always somewhat better than me at every game. It always feels like it.
Well, I'm sure that with time you'll begin to assert that dominance.
Yes. It'll happen one day, Alex. It'll happen one day!
That's right. Tell him. That would be a challenge, of course. But what about some strengths of yours?
Uh, I don't know if I have that many strengths.
Oh, okay. Well, if you think of something, you could just bring it up. But I guess for now we can move
Move
on.
on.
Yeah. But before we move on, I wanted to ask, what are some things that you consider achievements? And do you have any idea what you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be like an artist or a cartoonist.
Oh, that's awesome.
He,
So you would consider all your drawings and animations that you've done so far achievements then?
yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. I love that.
Mhm.
All right. So now we've come to the
The quote unquote fun.
yeah, the fun section, the infamous fun section. I'm going to ask some quick fire questions. Let me just put that out there. Emphasize that.
Alright. Alright.
I know what you're planning on doing. But favorite color.
Purple.
Okay. Favorite time of day.
Maybe.
Okay then.
I don't know what to
First thing you would buy with $1 million.
Nothing. I don't want your money. I don't want it. Just eat it out here. Just give it to someone else. I don't want it.
Yeah, but if you had the $1 million, you can give it to someone else.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't want it.
I know the answer to this next one, but cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Yes, of course. You want to talk about your dog a little bit?
Yeah. My little Luna puppy.
Aw.
Yeah. She's turning 2 in June.
Oh, so she's still kind of a puppy.
Yeah.
Aw.
Hmm.
And she loves ice cream. I,
Yeah.
I still really love that picture with Luna just like eating the ice cream. Luna's
Yeah.
eyes are like she's adorable.
Yeah.
Hot or cold temperature?
I like hot because I'm cold all the time.
Oh, and what's your favorite YouTube channel?
Big Bulls channel.
Oh, nice. And that channel, of course, is Duty Boo.
Yes,
So now we have some user submitted questions, and
of course.
we got a lot this time. We also got some joke questions, but I'll save that for afterwards if you want to hear it.
Can we skip one of them? Can we skip all of those joke ones?
All right, all right, all right. We can skip them.
But at the same time, I want to hear them. But at the same time, I don't.
Well, just think about that as you answer these questions that aren't joke questions. So the first question is, how did you get your nickname Temp G or Tiny Evil Midget Purple Grape?
Well, it was when Justin and I were still friends back then. He gave me the name because of how small my me was. and I had purple hair, so he just called me Tiny Evil Grape, and that stuck with me ever since.
Okay. And what about the name LiLa?
It was named after my dad's grandma.
Oh, okay. And are there any members that got you to be more active on the server?
Well, I mean, yeah, Big Bro has gotten me like more active since he's my big bro,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and and JoJo is my uncle as well, and the trio as well. If you don't know who the trio is Alex Marker and I. We're like best friends.
yes, I do see you three together all the time.
He
So, what is your favorite thing to draw related to Miitomo life?
most of them are memories.
Okay. Do you want to give some examples of that?
Let's see. One of them is my sketchbook, and like I'm on the top, Alex is on the left, and Mark is on the right, and that resembles like the trio, kind of like how we got together or something.
I see.
Mm-hmm. And like I tried to draw in quotes, but I kind of gave up on it.
Oh.
I might get back to it someday, but yeah.
Yeah, I do. I also have some drawings that I sort of didn't finish, and maybe I'll come back to, but I definitely know how that feels.
Yeah, like I feel like I want to animate some of those quotes and the Miitomo Life Hunger Games moments. Some of those that Marker does.
Okay.
I feel like I want to do that someday.
You've embraced the whole grape thing. So, is there any specific stories that you can think of that really made you sort of like the whole grape thing?
Any story? I can't really think of any right now.
Okay. And then the last question that we have here is, and you could probably guess who it's from. When are you making an Instagram account?
I don't know, Big Bro or Miguel. I don't know.
Well, you definitely did guess who it was between the two.
Yeah, they both talked to me about it.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
So now we'll just sort of move on to towards the conclusion of the podcast. It seemed like it was really short, but it's been a lot of fun though.
yeah. Wait, what about those joke questions?
I mean, I was getting to that. Whether you want to hear them or not is up to you.
Fine, fine, fine. I'll hear him.
Okay, so the first joke question is, are you sans or papyrus?
I am not Sans. I am Papyrus. I am more like Papyrus than Sans. Big Bro's more like Papyrus. I mean, not Papyrus, Sans. Big Bro's more like Sans. I'm more like Papyrus.
Okay. Okay, and then the next question is, are grapes like dolphins or like sausages?
John, we talked about this. We talked about this, John.
I love how you know exactly who it's from too. And then the next one is, what did you do with the real LiLa?
The real LiLa?
Yeah, I don't know. This is the question I got.
What do you mean by the real LiLa?
I have no idea.
I've been the real LiLa the entire time. What are you talking about?
I have no idea what this question's referring to, but and then we have our final joke question, and I'm not sure if you want to hear this one. And you'll probably
Miguel,
guess
I swear to God, if it's the ship question.
it is.
No! No, Miguel! I am not with Alex, and no! No!
Specifically, he was asking, when are you two getting married?
Stop! Oh my god! Okay, can we end the podcast now?
Before we end it, do you want to close with any weird or interesting stories?
Yo, at school, I like to murder bananas with my fork and eat the insides out.
Oh,
In front of my friends.
that's savage. um, So, do you have any other stories you want to tell?
um, no.
No? Okay.
We'll just leave it off with that savage story.
Okay. Fair enough. Any remarks as we're ending the podcast here?
Silence.
Just silence.
Yes, just silence.
Well, fair enough. So, I want to thank you for joining me today. It was a really fun podcast.
Very interesting.
So next week we have Angel. Angel will be the next podcast. I'm gonna have to get up earlier because I can't be doing a almost 6:30 p.m. podcast with Angel, especially because she lives,
In the UK.
yes, across the pond, as they say. But
Oh.
yeah, that's just what they say.
Up in the ponds?
Well, they're referring to the Atlantic Ocean that separates the United States from the UK as the pond.
I didn't know the UK was a pond.
No, the UK isn't the pond. The Atlantic Ocean is.
You talk about the UK up in the pond, so that was saying UK is a pond.
No. I'm saying it's across the pond. This is very reminiscent of my podcast with Duty. You two are both always busting my chops in the same way.
Exactly. That's what we're supposed to do.
I see. Well, thank you for spending this time with me today, LiLa.
And me. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh, no. That was it.
Oh.
Well, all right. So, and thank you for everyone listening. And like I said, next week is Angel. So,
Angel Carter.
yes,
Or Angel Indonesia, or how are you supposed to
Miss
pronounce it?
Amina.
Amina.
Exactly. All right, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.
Banner and editing by Visual Brian. Logo by Abram. Jingle by Justin. Episode art by LiLa. Thank you for listening.